The Ford Mustang Mach-E is one of the most exciting crossovers to hit the market in 2021. It brings a Tesla-like element to the iconic Ford Mustang brand. It also brings the Ford Mustang identity into the crossover era, adding comfort and extra space to a historically fun, cool, and stylish American brand. The design is superbly eye-catching and caught a lot of attention in the week that we had the vehicle in Southwest Florida. People were giddy to see it on the street, loved the color, loved the design, and immediately recognized the vehicle, which was the most surprising thing to me. They knew it was electric, and they knew it was a Mustang. You can see design elements that make it look shorter by putting black on the bottom and on the top, making the blue shorter and narrower and sportier. There's muscle in the design. There's the iconic Mustang taillights. And there are overall a number of little features that just make it look cool. And people notice that. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the tech available through the infotainment screen, the semi-autonomous driving features, and the cargo space compared to a Tesla Model Y. One cool thing Paul noticed on the charger, first thing is you have kind of light around the charger, which seems to indicate how charged up the battery is, because it's about 75% and it shows about 75%. Let me start recording. Okay, so we're sitting here trying to find the air, and then we realize we have to turn the car on because we're used to Tesla. Unable to connect the phone. Hold on a second. I think I have to put in the code. Maybe.
Or you could use the key. Is the key in your pocket?
For connecting, I think you have to use the phone. Oh, it's trying to use your phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's connected to your phone somehow. Let's just take a look into the back. Oh, this is with the seats down. You can see the view. The view out the back, Paul noted, was pretty good, nicer than the Model Y, which is very poor. Very poor. It's a lot different from the Model 3. I was surprised to see. So let's see. So let's point out what we have on the screen here. We have.
So I was not in whisper mode. I was in the balanced mode. Fun and engaging. But I clearly wanted unbridled.
Yes, unbridled is the sporty mode. We'll try that out in a moment. Whisper is the kind
One pedal was not on. I love regen, so I would have preferred the one pedal on. So that was a mistake. Yeah.
Without regen, we had someone drove it here, of course, and delivered it to us. And
fake sound, which EV people generally don't like, but other people kind of like it. So.
Yep. So we got that. Camera.
Ooh, I like that.
That's nice.
Is that the 360? Yeah, the bird's eye. Yeah.
Here's a good, nice big front camera. Wow. Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, and Blake noticed it's in, I think it's between the hood and the bumper or something. So it's not like the Teslas all have it on the back of the rear view mirror, but they actually have the camera up there. So.
Is there a way to flip it to the back camera? There's gotta be.
Yeah, that probably would be. Let's play around with this. Okay, is that a side view or what is that?
It shows the kind of risk, like the Tesla shows the kind of risk of. It's like a yellow. It's you're close to it. If you get red, you're almost.
But what is this? Is this stitching three photos together?
Oh yeah, look at that.
And then that's front, and then this. Okay, is that? But it's odd. There's no back view. Parking assist. Yeah.
Well, so we get down here the temperature. I think one of the most things I'm most curious about was what the knob, what it's like.
Look.
So this is just for the volume, right?
It doesn't seem like it's multi-purpose like the thumb wheels in the Tesla. It doesn't look like it does like your temperature or your other things. It's your heated steering wheel.
Heated steering wheel. This is supposed to be a seat heater, but it doesn't seem to be going on.
Which I'm glad of.
Maybe because, yeah.
You have the temperature set to 65? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay, let's poke through more of these. What do you got here? We got... Oh, and there's also audio ambient light selection on that. Okay. You can go ahead and do it. We did parking, access. Oh, we didn't do parking. Parking.
Okay. That will be a whole thing of learning how the parking assist works, which looks like it has a whole... Oh, the settings, I guess, is not on parking. It just... That's a whole different set of menus.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we've got parking access. That's Yep, so that's the light that we saw outside, charge port light. Unlock the charge cord. Driver assistance, auto hold, traction control.
Okay, so this helps with one pedal driving.
So this is like when you come to a stop.
It won't back up, so
hold.
I think we want that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Additional settings, of course, we want additional settings.
So this is a lot of...
This is the good stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Adaptive cruise control, intelligent cruise control.
So we think we know what normal cruise control is. Adaptive, we'll use the radar there. Great. And then intelligent. Okay. I guess worries about the speed limit, so...
Just turn the fan down to watch out for this. I'll turn the volume off. All right. So what was intelligent cruise control?
Well, that adjusts it set to your vehicle speed to the posted speed limit and the selected tolerance. Mm-hmm. Tolerance must be distance to the car ahead of you, where adaptive cruise control doesn't care about the speed limit.
Mm-hmm. Lane centering.
Guess that would be like our autopilot on Teslas.
Mm-hmm.
And it keeps it centered, so it hopefully isn't ping pong, but that's what we'll see, I guess.
And the tolerance, this is like, they actually use miles per hour. So how many miles per hour you want to...
I don't know. That may be a tolerance versus the speed limit. Go so many higher or lower than the speed limit, possibly, yeah.
So we try that, and,
Yep, that's what we...
So we set it to...
Does that just give basically a warning when you're over the speed limit, I guess?
We'll avoid that because nobody drives close to the speed limit around here. Lane keeping mode, aid and alert.
Yeah, the options are just alert, just aid, and aid and alert. That seems pretty similar to Tesla's. They offer pretty much the same.
Yeah, it seems to be all pretty much similar. I guess one difference here is that you can go further over the speed limit. The Tesla, well, with lane keeping you can be further, but with the autopilot, full autopilot,
it limits you sometimes to 5
over.
Yeah. Pre-collision assist. This seems... I don't know if there's a specific evasive steering on Tesla. I know it does it because you see YouTube videos, but I never see the setting. I
think it's a different terminology, but I think it's deep in the settings.
Okay.
I believe. Distance indication.
Oh, that's nice.
Show the visualization here. It says, uh-oh, you're going to run into someone. Don't do it. Good idea.
Rear view camera delay. Okay. Cross traffic alert. That's what Tesla didn't have for. Well, I don't know if they actually have it, but they have something. They do notice when people are back of you, but they didn't have that for the longest time.
Blind spot information system. So alerts you if you're in a blind spot.
That's reverse brake assist. Oh. So not just going forward, but in reverse too. Well, that. My wife would like that feature.
Driver alert notifies you if the vehicle detects that you are inattentive. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see what happens with that. Auto hold continues to hold the vehicle stationary after you come to a stop.
Wow, I thought we already had a hold.
Yeah.
One before. I guess we get a second hold.
I'm not sure what seems like the same thing. Traction control.
I thought we already had that setting, but yeah.
And then there's valet mode, which we're not putting on. Auto holds. Yeah, we turn on.
I thought we just.
What's going on here? What is going on here? Okay, it's on. I don't know. It looks. We'll play with it this week. Cool. That's it for the settings, basically. I think we have what we like. Get out of there. I like the screen. I think it's any first impressions on the screen.
I had heard that it from other reviews that it wasn't that responsive. So far, it seems fine. It hasn't been.
Seems completely fine to me so far. Nothing to complain about. I like the size of it.
Sometimes navigation gives you an idea of like how fast it scrolls. And seems fine. It may or may not be as fast, but it doesn't seem to be too annoying.
Owner's manual is here. Apple CarPlay. Oops. This is pressing stuff when I'm just trying to swipe, but I just have to get used to that, I'm sure. This trip shows your efficiency.
How did we find that? We don't. This trip. Now, what I heard is these cards, the more you use them, the more they move to the left, and the things. Although, I don't know if that's true in this case because we had just connected the phone. But let's see what.
It's funny. It shows the battery here. It looks low, but it's actually 80%.
Exactly.
That's just
always. Is that
it's a permanent thing there, or I'm not sure what that is, but it shows 80% here.
Unless it's the battery in your cell phone, but I would be no.
Oh, I don't know.
The cell phone is connected or something.
Because it is wireless charging here, but yeah.
These don't seem to be.
You can see the nice kind of trim here. Oh, where did you get this? Oh, you clicked on the trip.
Yeah, and then so when we compare the Y to here, we'll definitely want to reset like trip 1.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to reset it now, but so miles per kilometer. Obviously, Tesla. That's just the inverse. We do kilometers, or no, we do. Sorry, not miles. Miles per kilowatt hour. We always do kilowatts per mile.
Yes. Yeah. This is nice. I like this. This is cool. It shows you this is what Danny Parker has been begging for in the Tesla. I mean, little in this direction at least. 10% of the
Leaf
energy.
also had this, had, a better thing than Tesla.
So our energy over the past
trip 1, the last 607 miles.
Big trip. 10% climate, 83% driving, 5% accessories, 3% the Florida heat, right? I think that's what that's telling us, that the heat just exterior temperature just brought it down.
Oh, okay.
I think so, right?
Okay, you're right, because climate use is how much you're using the climate control, but this would probably go up if you were either very hot or very cold, and it's taking power to keep the battery pack and the motors in the optimal temperature.
And the polar bear in the back. Yeah. No, that's very cool. I think it looks great. I like the interior a lot. I think it's a great interior. Hold on a second. So the putting the hatch down is.
It also has. It looks like it has the same feature as Tesla, that you can set it at a lower height if you don't like having a high height because you can't reach it.
And how was visibility out the back window here?
It was pretty good, which is much better than the Y, which is one of the worst rear visibility cars I've ever had. You ready?
All right, Paul. What's hiding here?
Well, underneath here, this cover, we've got a little area you can put the charge kit, which I think we presently have in the front, and then you have
you can take this
tire pressure. Yeah, you can take that. I did that earlier,
but there's not much. It's basically the same.
It doesn't really buy you much.
Yeah.
It just kind of makes a mess.
Yeah.
So not a lot of room here except for those two things. Interestingly, this feels much heavier. I would guess this is around 25 pounds, and I'll compare that to the Y in a second here.
Okay. And one more look at the back here with the seats down. Can you put your hand here maybe to show some kind of a scale
perspective?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Cool. Ready?
Sure.
All right, we're measuring the back here, the trunk space a bit, and Paul has an interesting question.
So we're going to the back, and it looks like it's 34 to here, but it's really 39 to here, but you can't really store anything there. Then you go a little bit over here, and it's more like 31 and 38. So if you're looking to store something, we'll show the width.
And this is a hatchback, so it's easier to get into than my Model 3 trunk, but I feel like it's the space here, the cargo space is similar to the Model 3 trunk size.
Now this is 42, 43, something like that. But if you go here, still 43. You go up a little, it's about 42.
All right, so let's see what.
How about height? I guess we want to go like height to. Here's about 27 inside, but I don't know. And then you get more over here, and you're about 19. Fold down the seats and see. When you fold down the seats, there is a little lip there of about 5 inches. And then now we have, I guess, if you want to show 64 and a half inches, or if we go to the biggest area, that would be 69. And obviously, if you really wanted a long pole through here, I don't know if you want to Do you want to pull that and see? You
Hold
can
on.
get about 114 inch.
Yeah, I think that's it. You're good.
No, go all the way to the windshield.
To the windshield. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like if you needed to put a long pole in here.
I'm not comfortable going to the windshield with a pole.
About 115 inches. Sometimes you gotta put big stuff in your car, and you put a little towel
Into the windshield. Oh my. Yeah. I'm just gonna call two guys in a truck or something? Okay, now we're measuring the back of the Tesla Model Y, all-wheel drive.
Okay, this is 43, and then once again, maybe you go further to 47. This doesn't have a lip, so maybe we actually can use that extra room. The width, which I actually don't remember what the other is.
Although if you think with the lip, you could actually, if you have something leaning, you're going to gain even more distance because it's going to be not a flat. But, yeah.
This is 40, but it does kind of vary as you go. Well, kind of 40. And then you get down to the bottom, and it's 37. A couple differences here.
Did you? Oh, and the up and down.
Yep, you're right. I need to do that too. It looks like about 27. Get over to the side, and you're about 25. You get over to here, and you're about 19 or 20, and eventually nothing else.
As you get into the actual door, you have no space.
You have no space. But here you have certainly
enormous.
big enough for one carry-on, probably not two carry-ons, but a lot of space.
Do you feel
there?
Actually, you hold this for a moment, and I'll just.
And this automatically stays up, which is nice. And
I'm gonna see. I'm a little smaller, but I'm 6 feet.
Oops, hang on.
You're 6 or 6'1"?
I am 6'1" to 6'2".
6. Just see how much. Oh my gosh! I could. This is comfy. This is not bad.
Well, that's one way to save on buying the 7-seater.
Yeah, look at that. This is, I mean, for sure I could stuff one daughter in here. 2, they might start fighting. But that's a lot of space, basically. I just wanted to show it because it's hard to see the depth sometimes, but that's enormous.
Yeah, the other thing is, this is about 5 or 10 pounds. This is so much lighter. So, that's just an easy material science thing that they could have cut some serious weight just by using a lighter board. Then this is kind of not that useful, but I just keep now unfortunately Tesla doesn't give you a tire pump, nor do they give you well, they do give you the same charging kit, but I have that at home. I use that as my home charger. I have a little battery, and I have a couple tire pluggers that I keep.
And you also have huge pockets here on the side of the trunk as well. Similar to the Model 3. If you have a Model 3, you're poke around one more. But it's deeper again, a lot deeper.
It is deeper. This does have the same carpet that feels nice, but if you get any, I'm getting a set of rubber mats because it's just really easy to get dirty, and it's really hard to vacuum because it's almost like Velcro. It takes your thing. So I wish they had a little more resistant carpet.
What are these buttons for?
Well, these are nice little buttons that sometimes fold your seats, and sometimes like your seatbelt gets caught on them and they don't.
So let's check out that measurement now. This is
so you notice there's no lip there.
Yeah, no lip here. It does ramp up
slightly, yeah,
but it's more or less flat.
Okay, so we will go to here, and it's either, I guess, 75 or all the way to 79, depending on how we're measuring that. And it's about the same, you know, if you're over on here, 73 to 77. If you want to do the thing where we go all the way and see how long a pole we can put in it. All the way to the windshield, which already has a rock chip.
Oh my.
Wow, 132 inches.
Okay, and I'm not technically touching the window, but almost.
Yeah.
Because I don't want...
So that's almost 20 inches more. Wow.
Wow.
So there's some more space.
So this is larger. This is a bigger, much bigger. I mean, not much, but notably bigger. Cool.
We just have a nice little shifter here, which works fine.
Reverse. As soon as you put it into reverse, we got this big backup camera and the 360 view, and we're gonna drive. The view is very good. This is, I would say, the backup camera is very similar quality to the Tesla from my perspective.
But it does have these red,
The guiding.
yellow, green that I don't think the Tesla has. So.
Oh, you can see the blue hood a bit there. That's nice.
Okay, okay. That was that delay where it kept the rear view on for a second afterwards.
In 500 feet, turn right on State Route 70 East.
I want the other view, whatever that is. I want the view where it just follows me.
Try that loop-de-doop thing, yeah? No? That's not what you want? No.
No, that's good.
Turn right at the
There
stop
we go.
sign.
There you go.
That's the one I
So it's all basically the same options as the
want. Where are we in? Are we in Brighton?
I think we put on unbridled. That feels fast. Whoa, that feels good to me. Maybe.
You want me to try? There you go.
There we go. Oh, you're on Whisper.
Ah,
That was Whisper.
that was Whisper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it? I swear we didn't put on a Whisper. Does it set you?
I don't know.
All right, so now we're on unbridled. So we're
You want to even? Let's do the sound too, just for fun.
Oh lordy, please.
Oh wow! I noticed that immediately.
Oh, he noticed something different.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is
As
much
a
better.
passenger, it feels nothing so far. Oh my. Okay, you can really test it here because this is a high speed here.
Okay, no, it was much better, like 0 to 40, 40 to 60. It lost a little bit of guts, but as Zach says, I'm a little spoiled with
If
my
you
dual
get-
motor.
So but now that we're on unbridled, do you think that feels similar to the?
It does.
You gotta turn that sound.
Overall similar. I'm trying out the sound.
We're turning the sound out. This is this is driving me crazy. I feel like I'm in a gas car. Oh my! We'll put it back on later for testing. But this,
Yeah. It is very similar in unbridled, but in the other two modes, it's much more leaf-like.